Hi everybody, this is Felicia and I am here today with another layout from the Far Far Away kit. I am going to be doing a sketch from the Studio Calico site here, and right now I'm pulling out everything that I'm supposed to be using here because I at one point I had it all together. So there's the sketch there. And I'm going to be using some of the pattern papers here from the Studio Calico kit. There are two pieces of pattern paper, as a matter of fact. And I'm trying to recreate this sketch without making it seem exact. I want it to kind of be my own, so I'm going to be adding some little differences there. So right now I'm cutting off about a 1/2 inch off of each side of this pattern paper. Trying to make it so that I'll have some of the yellow poking out for good reason. And then I'm going to be taking this pattern paper here and making 3 1-inch strips. So I got them all. I'm cutting off the branding strip there at the bottom. And I'm going to be lining them up here superficially so that I can at least get the measurement to cut off the bottom portion of the strips there, because I want them flush with the green pattern paper. Once I get all of these cut off, I am going to be lining them up on my paper to kind of get them situated so that I can know how I want it to look. And there's my picture right there. Now, that photo was taken of me in January of 2014, which was about a year ago. And I love coffee. I saw Hannah LeMay's video on coffee, and I said to myself, I have so many pictures, selfies of me drinking coffee that I just have to do this one. So, and if I lived where Hannah lived, I don't think I could. I don't know if I could handle myself with the coffee. Anyway, so I didn't exactly cut that photo into a diamond because you would not have been able to see the coffee cup there. So I'm getting together some more of those wood veneers from the Far Far Away kit as well. And three of them say, so three of them have some words on there: it's fresh, the best, and whoa. Because that's exactly how I like my coffee, fresh, and I think it's the best. And look out, whoa, when I drink it. And then I'm taking some of the other diamonds that were shaped, that was in the, in the wood veneer there, stencil, and I'm cutting them up into tinier pieces. Now there was a lot of things that I pulled out for this page, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use what I think will look good on this layout at this time. So there you see me pulling out quite a bit. And what I'm going to do with that, there's a stamp set there in my hand there. I'm going to be taking that coffee cup and stamping it on some plain white paper. I must have disappeared for a second here. But anyway, I'm going to be stamping it on some plain white paper. And once I get that cup stamped on the plain white paper with the Versamark ink, then I'm going to be kind of fussy cutting it out once I paint in the words there. I'm painting the words in there red so that they could stand out. And the words on the cup say yum. And right there I'm using a Zig pen. It's a red one. So I'm going to be fussy cutting these out because they are going to be a large part of the what the page is all about. I'm using those precision scissors. They are so good. I've had mine for about, I think about 3 years now. So, and it seems like they just never go dull. So I'm getting it all cut out there. And once I get those cut out, I'm going to be popping those up a little bit here in a minute. But right now I'm just going to get them situated on the layout here. So on the sketch, it has some lines for journaling on there, but I'm going to be using journaling strips. So I'm going to be writing directly on those strips that I'm cutting out. And I'm cutting them on an angle so that they can kind of point towards the photo in a sense there. And they're going to be different sizes. So I'm fiddling around here with some of these arrows. They're glitter arrows, and they came from my Freckled Fawn kit. I think it was the November kit, as a matter of fact. And I'm trying to figure out which arrows would look the best on here. I don't want to overwhelm it by too many arrows because what we're dealing with here is not geographical, geometric shapes. Oh boy. And I'm going to start to go ahead and ink all of these edges here. And the ink that I'm using is a Hero Arts ink in Buttercup. I think it's Buttercup. I think it's Buttercup. Butter Bar, that's what it is, Butter Bar. And it's a mid-tone ink. So we're going to have a little bit of a happy moment here with this inking pad because I'm going to ink up everything because I actually want a lot of those elements to stand out. And for them to be able to stand out, I have to do something here or else it's just going to all kind of blend. So I'm going to be inking up everything right after I finish taking my photo, that is. And I'm going to, here I put the glue down and then I forgot I was supposed to ink that up. And I was like, oh, just before I got it down good. So I'm going to ink up the edges of this pattern paper here. And what I love about the Hero Arts ink is once it looks splotchy when you use it, but then it kind of just blends into everything and it looks really, really cool. I love how their inks work. I use a lot of their inks though for card making. So I'm going to be inking every strip as well. And then once I get all of those strips inked, I'm going to go ahead and start placing them down with the glue there. So it's about 3 total strips that I'm going to be inking here. And like I said, that color Butter Bar, it just looks really pretty against all of this once I get it all on each one of these pieces that I'm supposed to be inking the edges. So once I get all of those pieces inked and get them in the right position here on the paper, get them all glued down. Well, for some reason I always have to turn to the side. I'm going to go ahead and put down my photo. And I'm looking at my phone to make sure I'm putting it in the right spot because I want this layout to turn out exactly how my mind has it. Sometimes things change, like I said, I do change things around quite a bit, but hopefully I won't do that this time. So there goes one of the diamonds, and there goes 2 of the diamonds down. And then that I'm going to put down. I cut that one in half, so it's actually a triangle there. Using my favorite glue there, the multimedia matte there from Ranger. So I'm angling, I'm going to try to angle them almost exactly like the sketch, but not quite. Because I want mine to look a little bit different. And I'm pushing that down, making sure it sticks because I don't want it moving around and shifting. You can see I'm trying to make sure it's down there good. And then I'm going to put that one, and that one says, whoa. So once I get everything all glued down, all of the shapes there, a little extra glue there. And that one at the top, fresh, it popped up for some reason because I realized I didn't get enough glue at the edge of that one, so I'm putting some on there. Then, of course, some squeeze out. But because this dries matte, no problem. I just scoop up the excess. So now I'm going to go ahead and pop those coffee cups because I'm going to put both of them on the layout there. Oh, wait, I take that back. Now I'm going to glue down some more of the triangles there. I want it to look like the triangles are falling down or cascading down towards the photo. Getting using that multimedia mat. Now those little pieces were easy to put down for some reason, but those bigger ones, I don't know. They kind of gave me a hard time, but I got them all down. So now I'm gonna pop dot the coffee cups there, and they're gonna go side by side with each other there. And then that arrow, I thought it was adhesive, but it's not. So joke's on me, I guess, huh? So I end up using my my tape glider to glue it down because it was kind of a different kind of backing, so it worked. So now I'm getting these journaling strips together because I'm going to put those down here soon and get them all done. And what I'm basically talking about is that how much I like coffee, and I know I'm a coffee addict, but this year I decided to try and drink less of it, and just having some occasionally. I used to drink coffee every day, 7 days a week. Just 1 cup, about 16 ounces, which is 2 8-ounce cups, I guess. So, so I like to kid myself like that, like, oh, just 1 cup, but it's actually 2 8-ounce cups of coffee. So I'm getting those glued down. All right, so those are down. So right now I'm going to get me some of these Dear Lizzie's by American Crafts. And I really like those little puffy little kind of like, not really puffy, but they're sponge-like alphas. They go down so easy, and once they're down on the paper, they're down really good, so you don't have to worry about putting any extra glue down there. So I'm using my see-through pieces here to spell out the word Yum Coffee. The the 2 coffee cups at the bottom say Yum as well. So I'm getting that cut out and situated. Yeah. Now at this point, I'm thinking, man, this is gonna be good, but I feel like I'm missing something. But you'll see later that I do add some washi tape down there from the Far Far Away kit as well. I figured out that's exactly what was missing. So I'm spelling out Yum Coffee, and I'm telling you, me and coffee, boy. And right there in that photo, though, I'm actually drinking an eggnog latte. And I like to get my eggnog latte in a grande size. And I always get it uncut. So that means I get it's called a triple grande uncut eggnog latte. So basically, no milk, just straight eggnog and 3 shots of espresso. Ah, yes, you could tell I was a coffee addict, boy, then. And that little piece of chipboard there is from one of the Ali Edwards story stamp kit. The little gold strips there are from the Freckled Fawn kit for the month of January, of course. And they say around here, I really love this moment, and awesome. And the little yellow chipboard bar says, do it anyway. And then what you don't see me do in the picture is add the little circle best time. So I add that right under that bar because it was one thing that I left off there. So there I am adding the washi tape after I realized, oh, that's right, I got to put the washi tape because that's why I left the space so I can add that down there. So I need one more element, which is the arrow, and I'm going to go ahead and put that down too as well. So there you have it, guys. Almost like the sketch. Yay! Thank you guys for watching, and take care.